your moss to be dry. As you are shipping these plants, it's lighter. That's the reason why you're using the moss. And another thing is if it's wet and it's soggy and stuff like that, listen, your plant could die. It could start to do that mushy stuff that you see in my video. So that's the whole thing about that. You want to make sure of that. But when you have a longer plant, something like this, all right, see, we put the variegated baby right up in here. This is lightweight. Feel this. Feel this. That's because of the moss. A lot of people like to put the soil in there, and what happens is the customer sometimes wins, but you will always lose because you're the producer of the plant. It's gonna cost you a lot more money in shipping because it's gonna weigh more. So always use moss. But when you have longer plants like this, how do you make it comfortable? All right, what you do is you start to manipulate the stems. So what you do is bring these two together. This monstera right here got, what, 3 leaves, right? So you bring them joints together and do exactly like I said. But before you do it, you're gonna use this twist tie and you're gonna connect this joint so they can stay. You're gonna really respect this when it's going in that bag and when you try and put it in this tissue paper. See what I'm saying? So, boom, boom, boom. And then what you start to do is naturally put these leaves down. This makes the plant smaller, right? It can actually fit into the bag. And you can manipulate the stem. You don't really want to manipulate the stem too much, but you can. You can manipulate the stem. It will pop right back out. And this is how it's supposed to look. And do you see how the twist tie helped? You see this? Mm-hmm. Without that twist tie, these joints would be going everywhere. It'd be very difficult to control these leaves. So now what we're gonna do is put it face down. I always put them face down. That's very, very important. It helps with support as you are folding this joint up, right? And when it's a longer one, I'm gonna start here at the top just so that I can cover these guys here. Boop, hold it there, boop, hold it there. You see what I'm saying? Bing, bang, boom, like that. Make sure everything is flat and comfortable. Because when that customer open up this joint, you wanna see a smile on their face. You want them to be happy. You don't want this plant to be all smushy and squished and all of that. That's why you manipulate the leaves the way that I just showed you to do it. It's a natural fold. So it'll naturally come out and just be beautiful for your customer. Customer's always right. Listen, I learned so much. Trial and error, trial and error. I've sold dead plants. I've sold plants that, you know, everything is all my fault. I've sold things. I might know how to grow plants very, very well, but when you start to do shipping, that's a whole nother story. You got plants going to different places in the world. This one is going to California. And these guys are going to California, going to Sacramento. So, you see that? And now you're finished. You see this? Let me just hold that. You see this? That's it. This is actually the heaviest plant because it is longer. So here we go. Putting this joint in here, I put the longest plant, the heaviest plant in first. And what I do is I put them in leaf first all the time. See? Look at that. In there, swim with it. Boom. Manipulation on point. You heard me? So hung. And it's very insulated within here. It has bubble wrap and everything inside of this bag. Cool, amazing. Person will be very, very happy with what they got. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to hit that like button. Comment. Tell me what you think. I have never had anybody dislike this method. All of my customers actually have something really, really nice to say about it, because not everybody does this. This is a Peace and Plants thing. Peace and Plants has coined this. Peacenplants LLC. We did this. It took years, and now it's a mastery. So this is very, very light. Look, light. Look, light. We in there, swimwear. I'm trying to teach y'all. Yo, you can sell the plants. You can keep a lot of your money. This is a business. You shop at the right place for the bags. You shop at the right place for your tissue paper. You get your twist ties. You can get that from the bread. Everybody eat bread out there. That's where my twist ties came from. The bread that I bought at the market. We can all do that. So make sure to do that. You want to keep as much money in your pocket, and you want to, always have your customers happy. Customers always right. Much love. Peace and plants.